Today I'm going to share a wonderful natural medicine, that is charcoal. Okay, about this charcoal. In Manipuri it's known as maitan. Okay, and I have been using this charcoal since 25 years, and I have been using for my children from their childhood, and it doesn't have any side effect, and it is black in color, but it is odorless, tasteless, and charcoal is also known as uh, gem of medicine. It has been using since the ancient days, and it is freely available. It's not costly. I know everyone has at home, and it is a wonderful medicine. Most of the problem that we face in our day-to-day life can be treated with the charcoal. And I assure you that once you know about this benefit, you will avoid most of the medicine, and your expenses also will be cut. And when you say about the charcoal, a tiny particle charcoal has lots of millions of tiny spores. Okay, this helps to absorb the toxic substance, the poisonous substance, and you can take as much as you want. There's no side effect, and any age of people can be used. And today I'm so glad to share about this charcoal, because it has been my friend, and whenever I go for tour or for any function, and I used to carry charcoal with me, and people used to be very happy, and I used to share about this charcoal. I love to share about this charcoal, and I know once you get to know the benefit of the charcoal, you will surely cut your expenses on the medicine that you spend. It has no side effect, and you can use it as much as you want, I should say. And even Ellen White used this charcoal. You can read some of her experience in selected message, and she used for fever and pain, any inflammation of eyes, bruise, and for fever also she used. And today I'm going to share how to make charcoal water, how to make poultice. And charcoal can be used internally as well as externally, and we use in three different types of form. One is as a bulk, and if you have a drinking chlorinated water, you can put this inside a pot, and the chlorine effect will be less, because we know chlorinated water is not good for health. And we can use as tablet. Okay, this is a tablet form, and also we can use as powder. Okay, this is a powder. So if you want to make a powder drink, you should take 1 teaspoon of charcoal, put in the water, and stir it nicely till the powder dissolves with little water first. Then after that you can pour some of the water, so it doesn't have any taste or any odor. And next is I would like to uh, show the charcoal poultice. So to make a charcoal poultice, I have taken 1 spoon of flaxseed. Okay, if you don't have flaxseed, you can use my atta. Okay, wheat flour, and 1 spoon of flaxseed plus 2 tablespoons of charcoal powder. So first you should mix nicely and add some little water to make a paste. It should not be so watery, it should be a little paste. So you should stir it nicely. Why I use flaxseed is because flaxseed helps to absorb, okay? It reduces inflammation also. It helps. And as we all know that flaxseed contains omega-3 also. So we can take cotton or we can take cloth, okay? So first you take a small plastic so that the hand will not stain, and put the piece of cloth or cotton on top of the plastic, and I'm making this for the eye poultice, okay? So you put some charcoal paste on the cotton, okay, and it is like this. And now you have to cover it and sprinkle some water so that the poultice will be wet. So this poultice can be used for the inflammation, okay, or if you have high fever, you can put around the liver region or stomach region, abdomen, or you can put on the forehead also. And plus you should drink. Then it is also useful for insect bite, okay? And I'm going to tell some of the things where we can use. And we can use also for the boil, okay? If you have styes with the boil or anywhere in the body, or if you have cellulitis, inflammation of the skin with pus. So all these things, poultice is very good, okay? Even the joint pains and all, or any growth. I remember mommy used to put in her toes whenever she had pain. And it is also very good for ingrowth toes nails, okay? Side of the toes, if the nail grows inwardly, pus formation will be there. It's very painful, okay? Ingrown toes nail, we can put this. It is very helpful. And I'm going to list some of the diseases, okay, that we can use charcoal. And number one, you can use for fever. You can take as a powder or you can take as a tablet, okay? I use this whenever I had fever. I will take this. Within half an hour the fever will go. It will get disappeared. Even your body pain will get disappeared. And I have used this for my children also. I don't use any paracetamol or any homeo medicine. I don't use anything, but I use charcoal alone, and it really works well. And even for food poisoning also, I can remember one of my friend rang up and asked me that she ate some mushroom and they had nausea and vomiting and stomach pain. I said, you take charcoal, you have charcoal, you take charcoal. And after 1 hour they called me up and she said that they are doing well without any problem. And we can use for diarrhea and vomiting also. I remember when my big son was 4 years old, and it was around midnight, he started vomiting. So during his first vomiting itself, I mixed some of the charcoal powder and I gave him sip by sip. And after that, vomiting was controlled and he slept nicely. and even for diarrhea cases I use, and stomach pain also I use this. And as last week I have shared my experience on the eye problem, conjunctivitis, itching, and ear infection also we can use. Okay, for ear infection you can put the same charcoal poultice, not in just over the ear, and just cover with the plastic. So why we should cover the plastic is the poultice should be always moist, okay, should be wet, so that the poultice will be effective. And I have used this for bee sting. Okay, once my big son was playing around the house. He was playing with the stick, and he stepped on the stick, and the bee stung on his leg, and he was screaming and crying. And very soon I applied the charcoal on his leg, and as I was applying, just for a few seconds, he stopped crying. And bee sting is very important. It will observe the poison, and the redness of the skin, and all the inflammation will be subsided. And that is how I used the charcoal. And also for the insect bite, okay, any insect, if there is any insect bite, you can use. It will reduce your pain, and it will absorb your toxic. Even for ant bite also you can use. Even for the newborn jaundice we can use. Mother has to drink the charcoal water. And we can use for toothache also, and gum infection. So I have used many times. And toothache, what we have to do, you brush your teeth nicely, remove all the um, debris that is inside your teeth, and put water and wash it nicely. And after that, just take a few a piece of charcoal powder or pinch of charcoal powder, and put on your uh, teeth, infected teeth, and you just brush it. Okay, just brush it nicely and keep for 1-2 hours like that. And I have seen children, just while brushing, the pain gets disappeared. And it is also really a medicine for toothache. And for gum infection, so those people where their molar teeth is growing, okay, there's a less space, and you have gum inflammation. And in this case also you can just put the charcoal in your mouth and just sleep, and the next morning you will have a good relief. Even for the mouth ulcer also, you can just put the pinch of the charcoal tablet or powder and just sleep off. And it is also used for allergies. Okay, in Manipuri it's known as tilai kumbi. It's very common during summer. And I remember a boy, he was taking bath, and he put the new dress, and the dress was full of tilai kumbi, and there's allergy. Okay, and what happened, all her skin becomes swelling, and there was severe itching. And from top to his thigh, he was scratching, he couldn't bear. And what we did, we applied the charcoal water on throughout his body, and we made him to drink. And after 1 hour he was out of that problem. And we can also use for um, unconscious people. Okay, unconscious people, you should not give them internally, but through anal region we have to push some of the charcoal tablet or powder, whatever we have. And it is also useful for leg ulcer. Okay, you have to soak your leg on the charcoal water. And as I have said before, it is also useful for ingrowth toes nails. Okay, you should put the charcoal poultice. You can put directly also, and cover with plastic, and whole night you can apply. And this is some of the things that we can use charcoal in our day-to-day life. Try it. Okay, once you know that effect of the charcoal, you will not feel like leaving. Okay, so I would like to request everyone, whatever you have, the simplest medicine at home, okay, we can use it. And we can use it with faith, and God will surely bless us in the things that we do with prayerfully. Okay, thank you so much.